and welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. I hope you all are well. Here at Yoseka, we've had a really good week, and we are 1 week closer to our big change of the year. No, I don't know if it's a big change of the year, but it's our new shop hours are going into effect next week.
This week.
This week that you guys are watching the episode. And so as of June 1st, we will be having extended store hours, which is a big change for us here at Yoseka. I was talking last week, you weren't here with me, but I was talking about it with Nico about like how this might seem like a small change, but it's actually a big change for us. And the amount of work that you've been doing and putting into it is so much. So thank you. That is much appreciated.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't been following along, Yoseka's hours and days are always Wednesday to Sunday. And in the past, they've been Wednesday to Sunday, 1 to 7. And the big change is now that on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, will be open now from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that's an extra 3 hours every day on the weekend. Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too. It's been a big change, a long time coming, and it's gonna change a lot of things, and hopefully it's gonna make the shopping experience at Yoseka more fun and just better for anybody visiting, anybody who really wants to come. We hope that you'll take advantage of those extra 3 hours in the morning. Plan your visit to come around then. If you do have any special requests, fountain pens that you're trying to try out, anything like that, those 3 hours at least will be, the people will be spread out in the day. So we're hoping it'll just make things a little bit more manageable over the weekends.
Yeah, definitely. I think when we're only open for 6 hours, like everyone only has 6 hours to come. So we're hoping that when there's 9 hours, people have more opportunities, and then like it won't be so crowded at like concentrated times of the day.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about. 6 hours does sound kind of short actually to have the store open when you put it that way. I never really broke it down like that, but 1 to 7 is just 6 hours, and 10 to 7 is 9. So we're really excited about that change. It's going to shift a lot of things around at Yoseka. We'll probably have a lot of things to figure out as we go, and we'll keep you posted on, if we have to announce further changes from this change.
For sure.
Yeah. We are really excited to be welcoming some new team members as well. We made a big hiring post a couple of weeks ago, and as a result of that, Evelyn and I have been conducting lots of interviews with people, and we will be introducing new faces around here in the coming weeks. Some of them have already been sort of slowly starting a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like every week there's some like open shift that pops up at the store. Yeah. So that's a great opportunity for new faces.
You do so good with the scheduling.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, you're like stressful. Scheduling master. No, I know it must be stressful. I know, but you do a great job with it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the big change. And then as far as events and stuff go here at Yoseka, we have a few exciting ones coming up in the month of June. So mark your calendars for these dates. On June 11th, which is a Thursday, we'll have the 3rd Journaling Happy Hour, which we will have themed for junk journaling.
Junk Journal June!
Junk Journal June. You can RSVP at this link here, and RSVPs are required. They go live June 1st. The RSVPs go live June 1st. And we've been kind of booking out. So by the time this video goes out, it might be all booked up already, in which case I'm very sorry, but you can be sure to mark your calendars for the next one.
There's also going to be a wait list, and we have in previous months had some cancellations. So even if it's booked up, make sure that you add yourself to the wait list, and there might be an opening. You never know.
Cool. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that should be a very fun one. Junk journaling is so on trend these days. Everybody's getting into it.
Yeah. I've been finding it very therapeutic. It's like such a nice way for me to like quiet down at the end of the day, because you there's some thinking involved, but there's as much thinking as you want there to be. And I love like the physical mechanics of writing, but sometimes I'm just so tired. And I've actually been doing it as like artist dates of like sitting on my bed with all my stuff. And
you do it on your bed?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like my cozy, like,
That sounds so fun. That's so cute.
I've been enjoying it, so I'm really excited.
Oh, good. And yeah, we all have junk.
Yeah, so
we all
true.
have scraps
Constantly.
of paper. So yeah, I hope you guys will try and stop by. Be sure to RSVP if you want to come. The next event that we want to share with you all is another really exciting one happening Saturday, June 20th from 1 to 3. We have a workshop called Sweet Notes Workshop with classically trained pastry chef Celia Lee. She is a longtime follower of Yoseka and happens to be a friend of a friend for me. And she will be teaching a workshop on how to ice a cake, and also she will be baking cookies, and people will be using actual markers to write notes on the cookies.
Edible marker ink?
Edible marker ink. Yeah, that, when I saw that, it blew my mind. It blew my mind.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was so cool. They have there's markers for ink, with ink that you can eat, and all the supplies will be provided for the event. It should be lots of fun. It's a great idea to do it with somebody. It's a fun thing to do if you're looking for a gift for someone. You can have the cookies decorated at the workshop, or have the cake decorated at the workshop and then gift it to them. So hopefully you'll take advantage. She is a classically trained chef, and we're really, really lucky to have her expertise for this workshop.
Yay!
Yay!
So excited.
I did try cookie, and it was delicious.
Oh,
yeah,
very
and
exciting.
the cake was really good too. We are really excited to share all of these events, workshops, all of these special fun things with you all, especially as the weather gets a little bit warmer. I know that for me, when the weather's warm, I just want to do things.
Yeah.
For me, that means doing things with my kids. But hopefully, if you guys are interested in any of these events or workshops, you'll try and come by or check out our website to learn more about each event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Very excited. So those are the big event announcements for this week. And other than that, personally, I am thinking about mid-year Techo Kaigi, which will be coming up.
Yes! I love Techo Kaigi.
Yeah, so it's June. It's June.
Yeah.
It really snuck up on me. With Stationery Fest planning. Stationery Fest is going to be end of July, early August. We are planning that out, and a lot of tickets are sold out, but we do have some tickets still left. If you are interested in coming, we have 200 brands coming from all over the world. We have workshops. We have an interactive courtyard for people to hang out and do community things. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some tickets left, and check it out if you are into stationery. It will definitely be a place for you to learn and explore more about stationery. But what I was saying is Stationery Fest planning has been taking up a lot of my time, a lot of my thinking, and it snuck up on me that June is here, and it's mid-year Techo Kaigi time.
Yeah.
So we will be coordinating those videos very soon with a very large team.
Yeah, more people than ever are here to talk about their Techos.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are excited to do it. So I know it's my favorite thing to do, and it's a lot of people's favorite time of the year here at Yoseka.
Yeah. If you haven't watched any of the previous year's Techo Kaigis, I would recommend, especially if you're looking to get back into journaling. I feel like every year about this time, I'm kind of losing inspiration, or I'm being mean to myself about how I'm not using the journals I thought I would be. And then Techo Kaigi is so inspiring to see other people, how they're using their journals. And I actually last year started using my journals in different ways after watching how Victoria and Selena were using their journals. And Techo Kaigi is one of our series that sometimes people come in and they know about catching up, and they're like, oh my God, so casual. And the other series sometimes that people come in and they're excited to talk to me about is Techo Kaigi. So it's a very good series.
I'm excited to do it. I also get a lot of inspiration from it whenever I am able to sit down with everybody and look at their planners. It's very inspiring.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Okay. With that, we're going to start with some newly added stationery. We have some fun things that we're excited to show you.
Yay.
So first, we are going to start with some Troublemaker Inks. So these are actually all reformulations and new packaging for the existing Troublemaker ink lineup collection that we had introduced. I think it was just about a year ago that we introduced them. And I love this because they actually, you were telling me that they listened to their customer feedback. A lot of people thought that Troublemaker inks were a little bit too dry to write with because they do have outstanding qualities, a lot of them, shading qualities.
No, it was one of the like most devastating experiences to me because I think like the colors are some of the most beautiful ink colors I've seen across like any brand. But I think like the dual shading quality, they have so many dual shading inks, and the dual shading qualities I think are conducive to making a drier ink. There must be like so many of the dual shading inks are drier. So I think that they got to work, they reformulated, and the packaging also changed.
Okay, so this is the packaging now, and it has little animals on it.
Yeah, so the labels, there's 3 different types of animal motifs that they have.
Okay.
And on the boxes, each one in the little like color swatch has like the little animals. They're cute, but
how cute!
So cute!
So cute! Okay, let's take a look at some of these colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the swatches on the website have been updated to the new colors. So if you're shopping online, you will see the color that you're buying. And we are also updating in store, which we never had the Troublemakers really in store. So now we do, and that's very exciting.
That's a big change. Yeah, that's very exciting. Ooh.
Kelp tea was one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Milky Ocean was one of my favorites too.
Ooh, Moon River. I don't remember that one. So they're still very shady.
Yeah, no, they are.
Ooh,
they're still very
Rodeo.
beautiful. Yeah, Rodeo has more dual shading than it used to, I think. Oh, Sea Glass is so pretty too.
Wow, these are all gorgeous. Honestly, I remember being so excited about the Troublemaker inks when we first got them. Sorry, we can still keep flipping.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And, ooh.
Nanita.
Whoa, that one's cool.
That is an intense shade.
I was really excited about them, but I never actually got a chance to ink up with my pen because we just sold out of them.
Yeah, we sold out very fast.
Now I'm going to take this opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Starry Night Blue. Ooh, that's a fun turquoise.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like Sheen doesn't always like appear like that. That's very cool. Basilica Red.
Wow.
Oh wow, blue guitar too.
These are such good colors.
Yeah,
honestly.
They are.
They are. Rice.
I'm gonna stand by their colors are some of my favorites ever.
That's a pretty one too.
Yeah. Bam.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right. So.
Oh wow! I love those.
Yeah. So that's exciting, and it looks like there are 6 new colors as well.
Okay. Cool.
Yay.
All right, so check out Troublemaker. If you haven't had a chance to try them before, they are back in stock now with new formulations and new packaging.
Yay!
Yay! Troublemaker is from the Philippines, for those of you who don't know. And their food, their culture, their geography inspires a lot of their ink names, if you haven't noticed that while we were flipping through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have a new fountain pen. It is the TWSBI Eco Fluorite Purple.
Woo!
This is sold out, I want to say.
Yeah, this has been very anticipated.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I actually like it more in person. I feel like online it was very bright. And there's only a little bit of the bright pink. It's mostly more of like a lilac purple, but it's another one of the marbled collection, and it has bronze trim.
Yeah, which some people are mad about.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I mean, I like the bronze trim. The bronze trim is one of my favorite trims.
Yeah.
But some people on the team were saying that like an onyx trim would have gone really well. Also, I think like they're releasing less and less silver trims, which are like at a lower price point. So it would be awesome to have more silver trims. But I do think it's really pretty, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Yeah.
These are sold out. As I was saying, we should be able to restock them. They'll be back in a couple of weeks as TWSBI. TWSBI is very consistent with how they do their pre-orders and how they do their releases, and they allow their restocks on a certain timeline. So they should be back. So sign up for the restock notification if you didn't get a chance to get it. And you can see here, Sarah actually picked out Robert Oster ink in Viola to color match with, and it's pretty
beautiful.
good.
It's a really good match.
On it with the color matches. She always does a good job. Yeah. So there you have it. If you have this pen, maybe think about getting this ink. Or if you have another combination that works better, let us know.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay. And next up, we have some more new fountain pens to talk about from Fine Rating International.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Okay.
Fine Rating International is a Taiwanese fountain pen company, and we have worked with them for a long time, like 8 years or something like that. We had their very first Bronze Age pens, which they had a cult following in the stationery community. Like, not a lot of people knew about them, but those who knew about them knew about them. It's one of those if you know, you know situations. And then we released our very own version of the Bronze Age fountain pen for when it was the Year of the Dragon. And now we're really happy to see their Pencket coming back. They had a version of it a few years ago, and now they're bringing it back in new colors.
Yeah. That one is called Swamp Fog.
Wow, I like Swamp Fog. I didn't know that I did, but I guess I do. Swamp Fog.
It has like a Vallejo quality of like, it's like there's some clear.
Yes, you're right. And I do love the Valeos.
Yeah, the Valeos are very cool.
You're right. Okay, I love this one, Swamp Fog. Okay, these are obviously mini pens. They are postable, and they have the Yowo size 6 nib on it, and there is a roll stop right here, which prevents the pen from rolling, and they twist to post like so.
Yay! They come with a converter.
For the filling mechanism, they are a cartridge converter fountain pen with a converter included in each pen. Yeah, okay. What are some of the other colors?
This one is Nougat, like the candy, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very colorful. Has that same silver trim.
Mm-hmm. These are kind of similar.
Yeah, this one's black nougat.
It's like the opposite. Yeah.
So like it's almost like calico versus tortoisesshell cats.
I like the name nougat. Nougats are a traditional Taiwanese thing. Like you eat it with tea. It's not my favorite. It's so sticky. It sticks in my teeth.
Yeah.
But have you had it?
Not Taiwanese version.
Okay. It's so sticky.
Then this one is Icicle.
Ooh, okay.
Which is very pretty.
That's
I
cool.
love the turquoise.
Yeah, it looks like
green.
the water.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And then this one is Garnet.
That's a pretty one too. I like that color.
Yeah.
With the gold, that's the only gold trim.
Yes, that's the only gold trim.
Yeah.
And they're really great pocket pens, and it's very rare to have a nib that big on a pocket pen, so that's exciting.
That's true. Yeah. I almost feel like they should have gone with a smaller nib, but each their own. Just for aesthetic. Looks like a big nib on a small pen.
It does. Yeah. But the Yowo is so good. The 6.
You like it?
I do.
You like your Esterbrookes too.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. And then another Fine Writing International pen. This is a pump piston one.
Yes.
And what's this one called?
It's the Wood Vacuum, and this is in Rosewood. So it has a window here on both sides, kind of like a Lamy.
Yeah.
And then the back finial unscrews off all the way, and then you pump it. And it's inspired by like the vintage Parker style pump filled pens.
Yeah. I remember when they first introduced this on a pen, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was the first time that I don't know about the first time, but like first time that has been popularly released, this like very vintage filling mechanism. So that was cool to see.
And the wood is very nice. It's like very light, but it feels very good.
Yeah. What do you think of a wood pen?
I don't have any, and I haven't been tempted to buy one, but I do think they're really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wood as a material is one of the choices for fountain pens, obviously. and it's lighter. It's lighter than metal, but this one actually might have like some metal in it because it's kind of on the heavy side. So I think because of the metal accents on the pen, it still has some weight to it. It's not super duper light. So yeah, those are the new fountain pens from Fine Writing International. And I think that is about it for all of the newly added stationery for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and are looking forward to all of the fun events that we have planned here at Yoseka coming up in the month of June. Evelyn and Nico are working on some even more, but those will be announced a little bit later. And we're really excited about being able to put those together for you. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned for more details. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy videos on stationery. We post them all the time. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.